Hi everyone, Stacy from Dies to Die For. I'm back again. I was all set to start making videos again, and then my children got COVID, so we've been on quarantine. And with my new setup, I really can't make videos when they're home. So I'm going to try to catch up on some videos today now that everybody's back in school and I have a quiet house. This card is one that I've had ready for a while. This is Betty Manning's birthday card, and I intended on doing a video and getting her card sent out to her, but it hasn't happened yet, so today we're going to do it. Let me show you how I started first. I just took I always take a panel, an A2 size panel, and start. So I took my white panel and I inked it gray, and then I took our largest wood picture frame die, cut it out in white, and glued it on there. I've already done those steps. Then I took our basic rectangle set and I cut out, if I can get them, 3 rectangles. These 3 sizes. I think there's one, or this might be the smallest, 2nd and 3rd size. I don't know, I don't have the whole set right here. Anyway, I cut those out, 1 in each size. And for the slimline we're going to be doing, I cut 2 in each size. Then I took a corner rounder, which I don't believe I brought out here, and just rounded the corner, the top corner on each layer, and glued them together just like that. I just overlapped them a little tiny bit. So now that you know how I made the cake part, then, yeah, I'm gonna leave those white. I took our ribbons and bows die, which is right here, and I just cut out the ribbon part. I'm gonna make a little, show you, just a little decorative accent ribbon on the cake. Let me grab my board to glue. So how's everybody doing? Feels like forever since I made a video. That's because it has been, right? Okay, I'm only gonna put one right here, and then I'm gonna want one here. So I'll just use my advanced measuring technique and measure just like that, snip it off. Oh, I didn't show you. The ribbons and bows, or the ribbon part, I just cut it off like that. Easy. I like using pieces of this on different things. Makes a nice accent. Get some glue on these. And then I used Betty Manning's flowers on these. I thought since it was her birthday card, I would use her designer dies. Does anybody need a refresh on how I make the flowers? I know it's been, I think, since this summer since I've done a flower video. Might have been in the fall. Okay, there's the cake. I'm going to leave the cake and the ribbons on this white. Let's see. For the slimline cake, I actually tried to use my flowering tools and puff it up a little, but I didn't do it before I put my foam on, so you can see the lines in it. Don't do it like I did, okay? I only did that to show you guys what not to do. This, I don't see my foam tape. Where is my foam tape? Oh well. Okay, I'm going to show you the cake. I'm just going to gently roll this just so it curves in a little bit. Give it a little bit of a 3D effect. Oh, on this I also put a strip down the back just to make sure those 3 pieces were held together good while I did this. Okay. Now it's just a little curved. Then I am going to find some foam dots. I know I have some in here somewhere. Bear with me a minute. Or should I run in? No, I have packs of the foam. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You can just ignore that part. Pretend like I never left, sorry. No matter how much I go over my list of what I need for each video, every single time, there's always something I forget. Alright, there's some foam rolls. That's better. The reason I didn't have them in my little cart is because I ran out the other day. I was making a Valentine's shaker box. So I brought some more home from the warehouse and just threw them in my bag and never took them out. And then of course I forgot that I needed them for this video. I'm just gonna cut some foam pieces. And you can lay your cake flat on there if you want. You ladies all know, ladies and gentlemen, all know that I like dimension though. Come on. There we go. And I have about 15 cards that I have ready for videos. That's what happens when your kids are quarantined and you have nothing better to do but sit home and make cards. I mean, it was fun, but I did not get a whole lot of work that I had to get done. Okay, this, I'm going to use the candles from our birthday cake die. This is our happy birthday and birthday cake word die, I believe. I'm just going to cut the candle part off because that's all I want. Probably should have put them on before the foam. Ooh, would it look cool if I put them right on top of the foam so that there's another layer? Oh yeah, I think so. Like that, there's another layer of dimension. Sorry. I'm working with my new setup. I have to adjust the way I do videos, and it's not really the most comfortable when you're making a card. Because the only way to position my camera is way back, so that means I have to hold my items way in front of me for you guys to see. And it'll take a while to get used to that. If I ever get used to it, I'll probably be apologizing 2 years from now. Now, I'm gonna lay the cake, line the bottom right up with that frame, and I got some glue on it. You can ignore that. We're gonna put flowers on there anyway. Won't see it. All right. Now, oh, I just put those. Refresher on the flowers quick. This die is, let me grab it, the Bette Manning Layering September die. I think I used all the sizes in this and then cut these little pieces out. These are going to be the center of the flower. And I also used Bette Manning's August die set. I used just some of the flowers on this. I used some of the greenery on the other set. Okay, I'm going to glue the center down before I do anything. And take my flower tool, whatever size you choose. I don't want a big curve to it, so just subtle. Like that. That's how we do the flowers. Nice and simple. Now, I already have all my flowers done. And my greenery. And all of my pieces today I cut out in white, and then I inked them all. So for these I use the Simon Hurley, let me grab it, Simon Hurley Guppy ink. In the pink, I used the Prom Queen. And then I'm going to show you a version that I did for a wedding card, and on that one I'm going to use the Crown Me ink, just so I don't forget to show you that later. Now, just take your pieces and put them on there. I want my greenery down here, I think. Just put a little glue on that. This really was a fun card. I made a little bit different version of this for my friend Sharon, who had a birthday a few weeks ago. And that was a fun card to make. Like I said, I'll show you a wedding version of it. It makes a great wedding card too. Overlap those in the middle. I'm going to take some of my little flourish pieces, if I have 2 of them. Should have 2. These are from the Flourish and Butterfly, the smaller Flourish. I'll just grab one from up here. Or we won't grab one. Come on. There we go. That's not the same, right? Okay, and then these I inked with the gray, the same gray on the background, because I wanted them to stand out a little more against the white cake. And the gray that I used was the Simon Hurley Wolf. I think all of you know by now that Simon Hurley ink is my favorite. And if I don't tell you the ink color, chances are it is a Simon Hurley ink. Birds out there trying to say hi today. That's a good sign, right? That means spring's on its way back. Okay, now I'm gonna take my flowers and I kind of just want to wind them around. So I'm gonna lay them out first with the largest flowers going on the bottom all the way up to the top where I put the smaller flowers. And there's gonna be a lot of flowers on this cake because, as most of you know, Betty Manning loves her flowers. So we will give her lots of them. I think I might need to spread these out a little more though. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm okay. And since I smudged the glue right there, I want to make sure that I put flowers over that to cover up the mess. See, nothing is a mistake. You can always cover it up. Kind of like that. What do you guys think? And then once I get these glued down, I'm going to go back and fill in with some of the yellows. Just glue these down. I know it's a whole lot of fun watching me glue, isn't it? Actually, you might think it's fun. I kind of like to see the process and have it nice and quiet and be able to concentrate on what I'm watching. That kind of over like that. Oh, and I didn't say, I said my kids got COVID, but I didn't. They're all fine. They are just fine. That I know of. I did not get it. I did not get sick anyway. And it was just the 3 little kids that got sick. My 17-year-old is it's his senior year. He doesn't want to have to miss school, so he wore a gas mask around the house the whole time. It was quite comical in the beginning, then it got a little old. You could even take some pop dots and pop these flowers up if you wanted. I'm not going to right now, but I know, surprise, surprise. Because I am trying to get as many videos done today as I can before my house gets noisy again. I don't remember if I told you guys in the last video, but over Christmas I decided I had my crafting area at home in my bedroom, which is fine because at my warehouse I have a lot of space to work, but most of my card making is done at home. So over Christmas I decided that we have this loft that the kids were using last year when they were homeschooled. So it was all cleaned out last year for them to homeschool, and now they're back in regular school. And I wanted to do something with my loft, so I decided at Christmas time that I would turn it into a craft room. That was my Christmas gift to myself. And my girls, I guess, because I put a desk for myself, my 2 girls, and my youngest son out here, and the girls are loving it. They sit out here at their desks every day and work on stuff. They do their homework up here. So it's really been nice. The only drawback is before, if they were home, I could just go in my room and close the door if I wanted to do a video. Now I'm right out in the open in the main part of the house, so if anybody's home, it's really noisy. So I just have to try to get videos done when nobody's here. Okay, I think that's all the flowers I want on there. I do have some butterflies that I want to add, so let's add those and then decide where the birthday words go. Am I still on screen? See, I keep forgetting that. Too bad I'm not live, so you guys could remind me all the time. And these are the side view butterflies that I cut out with the flourish die. I figured since I cut them out anyway, I might as well use them. That one to stick down. I love these side view butterflies. I've been adding them to everything. They add such a nice little accent. And they're good sizes. This one down here. I think that's all I'm going to add is 3. Just enough to give it a little something. Okay, now, I was kind of thinking maybe, I know on the one I did for my friend, I put the happy birthday like that. Boy, that is one noisy bird. Can you guys hear that, or is it just me? I'm just hearing things again. The bird said, "What did you say? It's nice and quiet here?" I'll show you. Do you like the happy birthday in the flowers, or does it get lost too much? I think it gets, yeah, it gets lost too much. So I might, let's see, I might ink these birthday words and put them like that. Put the birthday on this side because there's a lot of flowers over here. Then I could actually, if I did that, I might be able to, I could accent it with a butterfly or something over here to kind of balance it a little more. What do you think? I think that's what we're going to do. So, should we do pink? Pink words probably? Let's go with pink. There's one. I really am loving this new craft space, even with that loud bird out there. I have a window right in front of me, And I can look out it while I'm doing my videos and see the lovely Michigan snowstorm. And pretty soon I'll be able to see all the flowers coming up. Plus, in the summer when my kiddos are home, I'll be able to watch them in the backyard while I work. Because our loft is also my office. It was always my office. I just took the half over that the kids were using for school for my craft room now. All right. Dab that off a little. Now I said I was going to put the happy right there, correct? It can be. Or do we want the, let's put the candles behind it. Okay. Let's get our birthday on there. Right there. What do you think? Okay, now I have some yellow flowers left. Do I put like a yellow flower over here with a butterfly? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I wanted to kind of keep the flowers on the cake, but it needs something over on this side to balance it. And just a little bit. Little accent. There we go. Now let's look at the slimline size and figure out what we're going to do here. I think it's going to be basically the same thing, except I'm going to spread the words out a little. Okay, I've already made the cake, like I showed you. This I just put 2 layers on each, 2 of each rectangle, and I only rounded the corner on the very top layer. And I think we're going to do the same thing with the candles and put them on top of the foam. Let's take these pieces off. My trash can's on the other side now. Boy, I can't tell you guys how much I miss doing videos. To me, this is the fun. I used to hate it. I did. In the very beginning, I was so nervous all the time. But now, this is like relaxing to me. Okay, put our candles on. A little bit of pink showing through the top. And it's stuck down now, so I can just snip it if I want. And I want. And then fold it over. Let me see what time we're at. 23. All right. I have just enough time to finish, I think. And maybe not glue down this cake because it's a little bigger. I'm gonna put it down towards the bottom of the frame. And the frame that I used on this one is our slimline wood picture frame. Move that over a little. It's a little and now for the next 10 minutes, you're gonna watch me rearrange the cake 15 times. All right, there's that. Now, same process again. Let's put the greenery down here. And because it is a bigger area, you can add more greenery too if you want. I think when I laid it out, trying to think of what I was going to do, I think I had more greenery on here. Should I add another one, or is that going to be too much? I don't know if I could do another few. Let's do a few. Let's just have fun with it. Just fill it up with greenery and flowers. Maybe that will encourage spring to come faster. I know what the stinking groundhog said, but here in Michigan, we're sick of the cold. It's been in the single digits and negative temperatures for I don't even know how long now. I just need it to warm up. And it's supposed to, by this Sunday, we're supposed to be in the 40s. Looking forward to that. I know some of you are like, 40s? That's freezing. No, that's a warm spell for us. On there. Oh, that's, I never noticed that. That makes like kind of a heart in the center. I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that for another card. See the things you discover. Now, start over here and just start putting my flowers down. And I made, I think, quite a lot of flowers for this cake because I wanted it to just be full of flowers. Oh, missed a big one. Let's put this one down here. Move you guys up a little bit more. And I might not, because we're, let's see, what are we at now? We're at 27. No, we're going to go over anyway. I'm going to have to edit this video and make it a smaller video already. So no need to rush, right? If I have to do it anyway, why edit it for 1 or 2 minutes? No, most of you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if I go over, I can't remember the exact time, but I think it's about 26, 27, 28 minutes worth of video. Then my phone, which I record on, automatically splits it into 2 different videos because it will only let me have a continuous video of however many minutes. So when it splits it into 2 videos, then I have to edit it and put them back together. But when I do that, it makes the frames all smaller. That's why some of my videos you can view and you can really see everything, and then some of them, everything's so small. And I'm sure there's a way around that, but I am no tech genius. So for right now, we just go with it. Kind of getting the curve effect on that or not? Is it getting too, I don't want it to look too straight. Curve them back around this way. And remember, we still have some yellow flowers to add in there too. Here's our pink. I like it so far. Let's get some of our yellows. in there wherever. And again, I started with the larger flowers at the bottom and going up to the smaller sizes. These flower sets are really nice because you do have the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different size options in them. So you can use them as just individual flowers, or you can use them and layer them. You could have layered them on here. I think with as many flowers though, if I would have layered them, it would have been way overkill. Some of you may look at it and think it's overkill already, but put a yellow one up there. And what do you think? Does it need any more yellows? Maybe one down here. And then our butterflies. Just randomly put those on. Maybe one way down here. And for these are full butterflies, but for the side view butterflies, I just took my stylus tool and kind of creased it a little so its wings pop up. Okay, we have 3. Let's add 2 more. So we added 3 on the A2 size card, so let's add 5 to the slimline. Okay, there's our butterflies. So I think we're done with leaves, the butterflies. Now we just need the happy birthday word. Oh, and I didn't show you on this cake, instead of putting my little ribbon right at the base, I put it in the center to cover up the lines where I joined the 2 cakes together, or the 2 layers together. I think we're gonna have to ink this one again too. Because if I put it like that, that doesn't look right, right? I could do it like this. Happy birthday. I don't know. There's something about having the happy part at the top that makes me happy. Okay, we're going to ink this in the pink again. Let go. Get my ink back over here. And then I will show you what I did on the wedding cards. The wedding cards are already done. I just wanted to show you what I did differently. So don't worry, you won't have to sit through me making the same card again. Dot the glue on there. Somewhere along the line I lost my metal tip for this glue, so I had to get a new one, and that was probably time to get a new one anyway. The other one kept getting all gunky. I had it for a few years. It seems like every time I cleaned it out, it just clogged up faster and faster. Okay, put our happy word across the top. That one, there's enough room, so I'm going to put it behind the candles. And our birthday. Really, you could change these words to anything you want. Oh, I didn't show you what die I used for the happy birthday. I used the Lou's basic words. So there's the happy and the birthday. But you could have used any of these, like congrats, any. If you use the congrats, it might, just the way it is, it could be a wedding card. Okay, now we need something on this side again. So I have a little pink and a yellow flower that I think that I might put on that side. Like that. Come on. Okay, we need one more butterfly though. Butterfly, butterfly. We'll do this side view one. Right there. Doesn't want to let go. Okay, what do you think? You think that's good, or does it need one more flower? You know, the group of 3 thing. Like that? Alright, I'll glue those down later. We're going to call that done. So here are our happy birthday. And again, happy birthday, Betty Manning. Sorry it's a little late. I know I told you happy birthday that day, but there's those. And let me show you the wedding version. For this, I used some of my wax, the Sizzix wax, no, I'm sorry, the Finnabar wax. I didn't grab that and bring that out here, did I? But it's the pearl white anyway. And I did the frame with that and then the flowers. And I put little jewels in the center of the flowers. And then I used that on our wedding day. And for the slimline version, I haven't glued it down yet, but I'm going to use the Mr. and Mrs. I didn't glue it down yet because I was trying to find some little rings or something to put on top of the cake. But the rings that I have are too large. So anyway, there's the wedding and you saw the birthday. So thank you for watching. I'm on to my next video. Have a great day.